Abbas.
Yes, hi.
Hi, thank you so much for having me in your home.
Welcome to study. I would say, as usual, to everyone, welcome home, Miss Laura.
Well, welcome to HK's Chill Chats.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, Abbas, you are second generation, right?
Yes.
Your late father opened Ustad under a different name.
Yes.
Way back in 1978.
Exactly. You know the date,
I know
huh?
it, I know it. And so that makes you, not makes you, but it makes the restaurant, what, 45 years old?
Yeah, 45, 46. Touching the half century.
And that is an impressive feat, especially in Dubai.
Exactly.
Tell me, like, what made your father decide to open a restaurant in Dubai, of all places?
My father came to Dubai in 1941. His main reason for coming to Dubai was he loved my mom. He was at the age of 9. And his wife was 7. So he asked, it's a real story, okay? He told his uncle, who was my mom's father, Murad Ali Akbar, he's a big name in Dubai, I mean, those days. He told, like, I want your daughter. So he said, you're a man? He said, yes, being a 9-year-old, and said, I am a man. He said, come to Dubai to work with me. He left his house at the age of 9, and he came with his uncle to Dubai to work. It took them 7 days, 7 nights, 6 days to reach Dubai from Bandar Abbas. So he came, he started selling halwa with him. He started selling bread. He was working in a store. Then in the 50s, he used to, he was an all-rounder. You know, those olden times, they used to put the photos into the liquid, something.
Sure, to develop them.
To develop them.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of photos of them at home, these things, you know.
Is that why I can see so many photos around here? You guys all love them.
This has a different story.
Okay.
Okay, then he was a dealer of Philips for some times.
Right.
He had a money exchange, electronic store. And then in 78, when he was done with his money exchange, he stopped his money exchange and he took 100,000 dirham loan from a friend of his in the GCC.
Yeah.
And he said, listen, this is my last bit of Dubai. I've been here like for 40, 45 years. Because he was a very good chef. Even though he's passed away 9 years, most of the dishes are still going under the recipe of him.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I mean it.
It's all original recipes from him.
Yeah. We have added on a few, but the the foundation is all about him, you know?
And where did he learn how to cook?
Imagine when someone is in love at 9, he can do anything.
I mean, yeah, he's a proper entrepreneur from
Yes.
9 years old.
At 9-year-old, I mean, I don't know what is love at the age of 30, 31, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I realized what is love after I got married, you know? So I just felt my first love. Yeah. After I was married, then I knew what is love, you know?
Yeah.
You know, we say we are in love, but you're not in love, you know? It's just a temporary thing that comes into your heart, that's it. So he took a loan of 100,000 dirham in 78. And when he opened this restaurant, it was very small. I can show you the picture. A lot of customers from Bar Dubai area, Bastaki area, they used to come, they used to call my father, late Haji Muhammad Ali, they used to call him Madal. They said, Madal, you started the restaurant, we didn't know. So from that conversation from the Abra area, it got people to come and join.
Okay.
And not to forget, in 86, 87, my brother Talib, he's a very famous name in the restaurant. He's been working almost, I guess, for 38 years.
Yeah.
So he's supposed to be retired twice, not once. He was a bodybuilder then. And he is a bodybuilder now. He was a Mr. UAE in 2000 the last time.
What, really?
Yes, I can show his pictures. So a lot of people thought he was born with these muscles, you know. So people used to come, touch his muscles. Bosses used to go, they used to flex for them. So that was the 10th of Ustad Special Kebab getting famous.
Okay.
Until 95, 96. 95, 96, when His Highness Sheikh Mohammed was the Minister of Defense and he came, Dubai was developing a bit more and people were coming more to Dubai. That's how Ustad developed and kept on developing and developing. And I think so that 100,000 from his friend, Sheikh Zainal, was the good luck for him. Because whatever we have, like in Iranians, we say barakat. It's from that all 100,000, the good luck money.
I mean, yes, there's probably an awful lot of good luck in that, but and also a lot of hard work and dedication,
yes,
right?
You know, a lot of people work hard, but their income is narrow.
Sure.
You know, if God wants to give you, everybody works hard. I would
Yeah.
say everybody works hard. But God is watching you. He waits for the right moment to give you. But you do not have to give up. That's what my father taught me. And I keep on passing it to my children.
That's beautiful.
You know, I
Yeah.
slept, I sorry to say, I slept around 4:15, 4:20. I woke up at 7:45. I woke up my son. And I went directly to purchasing. I just landed, I think so, you saw me on the call conversation. You know, like in Dubai, every minute for me counts.
Yeah.
So he never gave up. Imagine he worked from 1941 to 78,
I can't.
10 years of struggling after 78, 8 to 10 years. And now when people come, they see every day it's full house here.
Yeah.
They think like, what magic is it? It's like 60 years of hard work to get to this point.
You know, every time I come in here, it's full, right? All the communal tables are full.
Thanks.
And you've got locals sitting next to tourists, sitting next to families, sitting next to celebrities.
Yeah.
Do you think that your dad ever had an idea that Al Ustadi would stay and become this kind of iconic restaurant that magazines write about, that TV shows, you know, screen? Did you ever think he knew that would happen?
Talking about my father, he left us at the time when Ustadi grew. He left us in 2015 August, and then in 2017 we opened this shop, which is a 100-seating area,
Right.
and it became a fine dining restaurant. You know, so it became a little bit fine dining. Even though till today we serve the customers. You know,
Yeah.
we are into every activity of the restaurant, everything like.
Do you think that's what makes it special? Like
Yes,
quite special, the
it's
fact
a
that
touch.
you're here?
Yeah, it's a touch.
Because you know there are some restaurants. You know, think of the thousands of restaurants in Dubai that open and close every year,
Yeah,
and very few see the families.
involved.
I mean, a handful. You could name them. You know,
Yeah.
who are there every single day. Do you think that's what makes it
100%,
special?
no doubt. See, number one, if you come to study, I would say quality consistency is number one.
Yeah.
Okay, customer service is very important. Quality control, and the service is very important. I mean, I might be at home, but my team is working. They see how we don't believe in anything as owner. Like someone comes to my restaurant and says, "Who's the owner?" I said, "There's no owner. We all work for our family. You guys are the owner. Owner was my father, but we have nothing to do with owner. I work for my family. He works for his family. There's nothing known as owner in this business.
Really?
We all work for our family."
Okay.
You got it? This is very important for us. Being involved, like for example, you come tomorrow, you say, "Boss, the yogurt kebab is a bit sour." Directly I follow up. You know, for me, complaints, I love complaints. Yeah, it's very important to get complaints, you know, because those people love you, you know. We have customers who come for 40 years. I have customers who come, don't say 7 times a week. I have people coming 10 times a week.
Yeah.
Lunch, dinner, you know, to an extent that I tell them like, "You guys, you know, I don't eat so much like you eat here," you know. Yeah, I tell them like that. So very important is quality control.
Yeah.
Service. See, I can fool you, I can fool 5 other, I can fool you 10 other, but I can't fool 1,200 people walking in the study every day.
And that's how many walk through the doors?
Weekdays we have about 900 to 1,100, but weekends it goes to 1,500.
Wow.
Walk-ins, delivery, and takeaways.
All right, and let's talk then about the food. You know, what are people eating? What are the blockbuster dishes that come on these tables?
First of all, thank you for choosing Al Ustad Special Kebab. And we started with the yogurt kebab,
Okay.
the kebab khas. In Iranians, it's from the southern Iran.
Right.
So if you go to the north of Iran, they don't know what is the kebab khas. Those areas, they know sultani, cholo kebab, bakhtiyari, shishlik. But this yogurt kebab
Yeah.
is from the southern Iran. How it started
Okay.
is basically when someone gets married in Iran, there are 2 types of food they give you. If you're not very wealthy, you give gravy and rice, some curry and some rice.
Right.
If you're the wealthy people, you give kebab masti, the yogurt kebab.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
To me, this is how it started, the yogurt kebab. So it came from the southern Iran.
Okay.
To just make the yogurt kebab, it's a procedure of 48 to 72 hours just to prepare the yogurt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea yogurt took so long.
It's simple as well as complicated. First of all, you have to buy milk powder. Then you have to boil it,
Yeah.
make it hot. then you have to keep it for 6 to 8 hours. It has to cool down itself.
Okay.
Then you buy a small yogurt from these fridges,
Yeah.
you know, like supermarket, any
Yeah.
brand, give it. You know, it's liquid, right? And when you give it to the yogurt, that like mixes up with it. It's become thick.
Yeah.
Then you put it on a cotton bag, hang it.
Okay, yeah.
All the water goes, it becomes labna,
Yeah.
like a kashk. It
And
becomes thick. So this is the yogurt side.
Okay.
Then from the meat side, you know, then you have to prepare it and marinate it. So this procedure to make the yogurt kebab is a bit lengthy. Like
Right.
that's why you see a lot of restaurants don't focus on the yogurt kebab.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it takes too long and it's a bit arduous.
It's a headache.
So okay, so the yogurt kebab is the main most popular dish.
It depends on the nationality. Among Iranians, not Iranian, among Emirati and Qatars, that's the number one dish.
Okay.
Among, sorry to say, the Omani brothers, Saudi, they like the kebab kubide and the juju kebab.
What are those?
It's chunks of chicken cubes,
Uh-huh.
boneless or with bone, marinated saffron and barbecued.
Okay.
Then we have, for those people who don't like the yogurt kebab, we started with kebab Bahraini.
Yeah.
It's named from Bahrain. It's the same like the yogurt kebab, but you put a lemon, squeezed a fresh lemon and dry lemons and marinate them.
And every time I come here, I feel like our table, we usually get like a huge platter.
Yeah.
And there's different types of meat.
Uh-huh.
Then we get fries,
Yeah.
and we get hummus, and we get salad. It's like a whole platter
Yeah.
of foods to enjoy.
So what a lot of restaurants do, they give you a reasonable pricing, but then if you want to order bread, it's separate. If you want to order yogurt, it's separate. If you want to order salad, it's separate.
Right.
But what we do, see, my father's philosophy was, if you want to eat good, let people eat good. If you want to live good, let your staff live good. And never be greedy for money. What is written here, God will give you. And it's a proven fact. Before I used to be very cost cutting. I see like God's taking from, you know. But when you live a decent life, you spend decently,
Yeah.
you know. God gives you more, you know. God gives you more. We have never reduced our quality sizes. I mean, a lot of people increase the prices,
Yeah.
reduce the quality. For me, as one of the three brothers who are active in the business,
Yeah.
myself, Abbas, the youngest, Talib and Majid, for me to increase the price, like every business wants to increase the price, you know?
Sure.
It's like I have to walk over Everest to my brothers to increase. If I tell them like cost of living is high, he said, no, don't increase. At the end of the year, do you have money? I said, yes. I said, but the money is going down. He said, but still, do we have money or no? He said, yeah, it's okay. Let the customers enjoy. We are living a decent life. When we are closer to the, you know, the profit margin is coming like from, sorry to say, from 30 to 10 or 9, then you can increase the
Sure.
price. So,
Yeah.
so just to brief you out, in 2023, I was planning to increase the prices of 20%.
Wow.
Like what is 100, I will increase it to 120. My brother just allowed me 8%. It's enough. We don't want to be greedy.
Wow.
We want everyone to enjoy Ustad.
Let's talk about these photos on the wall. One of
Oh,
the,
yeah.
they're easily one of the sort of most iconic parts of this restaurant. You know, when you
Yeah.
walk in, and I can't help but look to see, you know, who I know. Maybe one day I'll be on these walls. But I mean, you've
We-
got a bunch of celebrities on here.
We can put you up in the wall in the next 5 minutes. I mean,
Thank
it
you so
doesn't,
much.
you don't need to be celebrities. For us, everyone is respected the same. This is the rule of the restaurant.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Some new generation people, they think an old man has come. They say, oh, he's alone. But I say every white stand of hairs have a lot of hard work, memories, and you know, he's passed through this age.
Sure.
So this is the number one priority. You have to respect them, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is very important. So coming to the photo side. So as you know, 1978 until 2009, we were based here in
Yeah.
this land as Special Kebab to Special Study and then to Al Ustad Sheryl. So in 2009, we got an order that you have to evacuate this place.
Right.
So we were in a shock up. I would say my father did not sleep for 3 days.
Wow.
32 years you're serving customers and all of a sudden they give you a notice from the court that you have to leave. So when God is great, we tried to get a lot of shops around the corner.
Yeah.
We did a campaign of asking customers like, do we move to Karam? He said, no, you stay in this area. You guys are famous for this area. We said, okay. Luckily, we got a shop in the next door. We paid a key money and we got a shop there. So while customers were coming here, we were doing decoration there. So from 2009 until 2016, we went to the other store. But in 2009, after 32 years, customers coming, we thought, what do we take as memory to the other store? That we have some memories of such place, 3 decades. So we took a picture of about 100 to 150 old customers,
Right.
So we put it on the pillar in the middle. So when we opened it in 2011, that shop, so a lot of people came, they said, wow, oh, my picture. Why is not my picture? Why his picture? Why is my cousin's? Do I eat for free? Don't you like my face? Why is it? Do you have a grudge against me?
Right,
so
yeah.
from that 150 came 300 to 500, and we have about 9,000 pictures in both the shops now. But not to forget, we keep on servicing them, like maintaining them. Like sometimes some children drop some soup or ketchup, so we move them up.
Yeah, right.
And we have about 1,000 pictures, but we have no space to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that's
I've been looking around,
Yeah.
and I can see, I saw Steven Seagal,
Yeah.
I saw several Bollywood stars.
Yeah, Salman Khan, Shahrukh
saw
Khan, Arjun
Ronaldo.
Rapal. Ronaldo, we did a catering in Bulgaria because, if he comes, Dubai is going to be in a mess up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Dubai. So we had the strict orders from the head office, from the ruler's office,
Yeah.
to cater to him.
No.
So I sent one of my head chefs to cook. So when he said, it's a bus, this is Ronaldo. So then I took my son and he signed for my son. And we took a family picture.
Amazing.
Steve Harvey is here. Nas has been here.
Khabib was here?
Khabib has come at least 10 to 15 times.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
He must
Actually,
love it.
Yeah, he knows us personally, all the brothers. He's supposed to come today evening. Because I will just show you this. I didn't go to the
I didn't even
WhatsApp
know it was
because
in
this is the WhatsApp for Khabib. At 9:39, I got a message in the morning. I didn't
No
open
way.
it right now. Yeah.
And what would he want to order? What would he order? Do you reckon?
He orders a mix. He's a healthy guy. He likes anything barbecued.
Really? So
He's
he'll
very
just,
strict. He likes everything, but he's not into the carb things and all,
okay, so he won't be eating. He won't be eating fries.
he just, what the fit people, they have fork kebab, and dip it little in yogurt, So he's come 10, 12 times at least. My son has met him at least 4 or 5 times sitting here.
He's a nice guy.
He's an amazing human being. He's
Really?
one of the best person. Whenever he meets my son, he met my son last Monday. So we catered in Medan for him. Every time he speaks to my son, he says, listen to your father always. Listen to your father. He loves you. He loves you. He is a very open and closed mind. He respects family. He respects religion. He doesn't like disrespect. He's a good guy. He's a very
Yeah.
good guy.
Wow.
Khabib comes too much. There's a lot of people. I mean, like from where to start? A lot of counselors, this is just for your knowledge, CEO of Meta,
Yeah.
Sheryl and Sandberg.
Yeah.
She verified us for Instagram. I mean, this is still up to date, even though it's 4 years. It's the only Iranian restaurant verified on Instagram.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, today you can buy.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can get the blue tick by this thing. But she had come here, and we didn't know who she was. So she called me. She said, "Who are you?" I said, "You are the owner." I said, "No, there's no one owner."
So you were personally verified.
Yeah, by
the
Sheryl,
CEO.
COO of Sheryl. She's the number 2 after Mark Zuckerberg.
Correct,
Yeah, Mark
yeah.
Zuckerberg, yeah.
Wow,
So
that
she
is
came. I saw a
wild.
bunch of securities, bunch of Americans sitting on the side. She was there with his husband Tom.
Yeah.
So I have him on WhatsApp. He's a gentleman. Whenever they come with their family,
Yeah.
they come to this historic Dubai. They come here. She's come thrice here actually.
That is wild.
So she told me, like, are you very, do you use Instagram frequently? I said, Instagram, I put posts every day. So she said, send me an email and let me look into it if I can verify you. I don't promise you. I said, if you think you deserve it, we deserve it, dude. And then after 3, 4 days sending of email, and then she CC'd someone, then in 1 week, we got verified.
Abbas, there's one last thing that I need to ask you
You're welcome.
before we finish.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it.
Are
We
you
have-
sure? I'm
yeah.
aware of time.
No, thank you so much. Yeah.
No, it's been amazing. It was fascinating
Thank
story.
thank you so much. You guys make an effort to come
Yeah.
to study. I mean, how can BBC come here? How come CNN come here? How can New York Times come here? I mean, it's respect. You respect people, people will get people.
Yeah.
I mean, Steve Harvey doesn't know study. Khabib doesn't know study. Salman Khan, Shahrukh Khan, A lot of people think these are all photoshops, you know. How can Sheikh Muhammad's daughter come here, Sheikh Mahra, you know? It's respect, good food, quality control, reasonable pricing. I mean, you might know, sorry, say, Kim Kardashian, you know? If you see I respect you, and generally, you know,
Yeah.
like, you think, okay, there's a restaurant, a lot of history, good food, family-run business. Why not? Why not? And a lot of people, when I travel abroad, I always try to look for these, you know, a lot of reviews and family-run business.
Yeah.
You know, it's very important because I don't want to go to the wow of the city. You know, I like to go part of the history of the city.
Yeah.
How was this country
They're
made?
it's like part of the fabric
Yes,
now,
yes,
isn't
yeah,
it?
yes.
Okay.
Last question.
Last question, and we're going to be asking everybody on Chill Chats this question. What would be your dream Dubai meal? It can be a starter, a main course, and a dessert.
Starter, maybe I would say Caesar's.
Caesar's.
Restaurant. It's very old. They're about 40 years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have drums of heaven, like lollipop. They have two types. They have the red one, which is spicy.
Yeah.
And then the yellow one, which are drums of. I like that, honestly
That
speaking.
sounds amazing. Okay.
Yeah. Lunch.
Main.
Yeah, lunch. I would say Texas Roadhouse. I really like their food. Yeah, I
Really?
really like it. I really like it a lot.
Okay.
I like their bun with the cinnamon dipping they have. It's very nice. You should try it. It's
Okay.
good.
All right.
And dessert
Yeah.
is nothing like Cold Stone. Cold Stone, the cheesecake with pistachio topping.
Amazing. What a meal. And this is for you, sir. Thank you so much for taking part in our HK Chill Chat series.
You know, the journey of study started in 78.
Yeah.
They started with HK. Until now, right now, if you go into the kitchen, the delivery is happening till today. They come 5 times a week, over 4 decades, and they know us personally.
Yeah.
And even if you look at their bills, our number will be 100001 customer number, because we are the first customer of HK, Hamid
Amazing.
and Kumar.
Amazing.
They're the best. They have anything and everything, the best pricing, quality, and to the point. If you say bring 8 to 11, they bring 8 to 11.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure.
I hope you had a good time during
Loved
this
it.
interview.
Yeah.
And thank you for choosing Ustadi. And I just hope we reach the half century and we keep on going.
Inshallah, you will.
God
Thank
bless
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.